Call American Residential Warranty right now for free information on home warranties starting at just pennies a day. Don't wait for your refrigerator to stop running or your ceiling fans to stop turning. Call American Residential Warranty right now. Ask how you can save up to 50% on washer and dryer coverage. Just call 1-800-616-8010. That's 1-800-616-8010. Again, 1-800-616-8010. Call now.
Did you ever look at the stains in your coffee cup and then realize that's exactly what happens to your teeth? Power Swabs is the 5-minute solution to get your teeth white without visiting the dentist. This is Ben Gordon with Power Swabs, and if your teeth are stained from coffee, tea, or smoking, all it takes is 5 minutes with Power Swabs. In 5 minutes, you'll see an average of 2 shades whiter teeth, and in 7 days, 6 shades. It's clinically proven to whiten natural teeth as well as caps and veneers. The secret is a tooth detergent that was developed by Dr. Martin Ginniger that lifts stains off of your teeth. Best of all, there's no messy strips or trays that you have to leave in your mouth for an hour. Just swab your teeth for 5 minutes and you're done. To try Power Swabs risk-free, call 1-800-291-5140. That's 1-800-291-5140. I guarantee your bright white smile will have your friends talking about how great you look. Try it risk-free today. 1-800-291-5140. That's 1-800-291-5140.
Tired of paying outrageous prices for Viagra? Well, we have great news for you. Now you can finally get Viagra at huge discounts. Healthy Man allows you to save up to $500 on Viagra. Why pay U.S. pharmacy prices of $15 per pill or more when you can get Viagra for less than $3 a pill? Call today and get 40 Viagra pills for only $99. This can cost as much as $600 at your local pharmacy. You can't afford not to call us. If you want Viagra at the lowest prices, never pay $15 a pill pharmacy prices again. Get Viagra for less than $3 a pill. Call 800-595-2614 today and save up to $500 and get 40 pills for just $99. Healthy Man is fast, easy, and affordable. Operators are waiting at 595-2614 to take your call now. Call 800-595-2614. That's 800-595-2614. Again, 800-595-2614.
I considered suicide so I wouldn't put my family through all the pain.
Many of our warriors are returning home from the battlefield, only to face a new war as they struggle with devastating injuries. At Wounded Warrior Project, we understand. We're there to help.
Even though you think you're broken, you're not. It's the physical and the emotional healing that Wounded Warrior Project provides.
With a gift of just $19 a month, you can join Wounded Warrior Project. You'll help provide critically needed programs and services that rebuild lives.
Beautiful. There you go, buddy.
The ongoing needs of our wounded and their families will continue for many years to come. Now is the time to show your support. Call now or go online with your gift of just $19 a month and we'll send you this Wounded Warrior Project blanket.
It made me feel that there's people out there that care about us.
After this event, we can finally maybe start to heal as a family and move forward.
We need your help. The families are hurting.
For many of our wounded heroes, the greatest casualty is being forgotten. That's why your gift of just $19 a month is so important. Please call or go online right now.
Rod Eccles.
Toll free 603-835-3224. I do want people to start calling into the pro. I know a lot of people, they say they don't call in because they just want to listen and hear what goes on, but I do like to have some callers. And I call out a bunch of liberals. And quite frankly, over the past 3 months, I have challenged a number of known liberals. When I say known liberals, I know that they're known to me via my social networks or my social accounts. And I have challenged these liberals every time I find them out. They have strong liberal opinions, behind the scenes or behind their computer. And I challenge them to call me. I say, here's the number, man. You got an open invitation to call anytime you want, during the show hours. Just call. If I see your number, give me your number, tell me you're calling. I'll put you at the top of the list if there are more than one caller. And I'll give you a full segment. You got an open invitation. You know what? I still have yet to. I think I had one liberal take me up on that. One so far. And trust me, I have found at least 3 dozen to issue that challenge and open invitation to. You guys are chicken. That's all I can tell you. Just chicken. How to start? You know what? I'm gonna find an MP3 of chickens out there and just start playing them every time. It'll be the liberal intro for the Rod Eccles Show. Just a bunch of clucking hens. I don't call in. I don't get why they act so big and tough like they know everything. So call in. Just call, half of them say, "Well, man, I could take you down." Really? Okay. Give it a shot. Since starting the show in 2009, not a single liberal has gotten the best of me on my show, and I don't hang up on people and cut them off. So you get the full, Monty, the full range. You get a full segment. And I haven't lost yet. I don't know what my TKO ratio is, but it's pretty damn high when it comes to knocking out liberals with logic and truth. But hey, maybe they got that. Maybe some of them are going back and listening to some of my archive shows and thinking, "Oh man, this guy, he's kind of on point. I won't be able to take him." That's the truth. Hey, here's some fact checking. NPR. Now it's NPR, but understand that these numbers are actually. I did some research, like I said, and the numbers are pretty dead on accurate. Now, I've often said that I'm going to bring you the truth, whether or not we like the truth, or whether or not I like the truth. But let's be factual about stuff, because you can't do anything about a problem unless you know the facts that are causing the problem or the root of the problem. And this is about the Planned Parenthood revenue sourcing. And I believe that the government should quit funding Planned Parenthood. They don't do him. I know we constantly hear about the issues about women's health. Well, women's health, really, they don't do anything for women's health. Nothing. They don't do mammograms and other types of women's health screening. They don't. They're not equipped. None of their facilities are equipped for that kind of stuff. They are equipped very well for doing bunches and bunches and bunches of abortions. But they're not equipped to do, breast cancer screening or cervical cancer screening or any other major type of major female health issue screening. They can't do it. Oh man, yeah, they can check your blood pressure. Hey, your blood pressure's a little high. Maybe you need to go see a doctor to get that taken care of. That's what they'll tell you. If you got an STD, sure, they'll give you drugs to clear it up or what have you. But if you got something that's serious, they find out you're diabetic or possibly a diabetic, or you possibly have high blood pressure or something like that. Hey, you got to go to your doctor. We can't treat you. So what health type of you don't need Planned Parenthood to go take care of your STDs. You know how you stop. You know how you don't get an STD. Yeah, I know it's a novel idea. Keep your pants on. That works every time. Don't go around, pulling your pants down for, this. It's kind of hard because we have these stupid sites now that are really just geared for hooking up, and we constantly talk about rape. Rape is now this big thing, but it is getting that whole issue is getting murkier, more murky and more murky as time goes by because of all these hookup sites. And it's not just women who are allegedly being raped. The number of men who are allegedly being raped and sodomized is quickly rising. And this is due to all of these hookup sites. They're not dating sites. Sure, there are dating sites, and then there are hookup sites. There are sites that are out there that are meant to try to bring people together, for dating purposes, whether they be opposite sex or same sex, what have you. I don't care. But then there are also these sites that are very popular, from my understanding, and there's quite a few of them. Their whole idea is just, hey, let's just hook up for a night or two, and we'll just have lots of sex. That's all it's for. You don't even got to use a real name. So that's all this stuff is for. So I guess that's what Planned Parenthood is for, is to go ahead and mop up all the mess behind these hookup sites. Well, how about this? Why don't I think, what was it, the Ashley Madison site? How to for cheating, for having an affair and stuff. I think sites like that, they should start paying people's medical and legal bills. Or help, at least, because they're helping them facilitate to have this dangerous type of lifestyle. Now, granted, people are gonna, they're gonna hook up. People hooked up before they had websites, and people cheated on their spouses before they had a website to do it. I understand that, but the websites just make it easier. See, you used to have to work for it. And, when I was younger, did the whole thing. You go to the club, and the men are on the hunt for the women, and you gotta be able to use the right lines on women, right? Yeah, I was 18 to 21 once. I remember that. You got to use the right lines. You got to be able to get that woman interested, right? And then you go back to her place. You're golden if you had to take her back to your place. Yeah, it was an iffy thing. You might not get anywhere, but if she invited you back to her place, oh yeah, it was as they say in today's colloquial speech, it's on. But you had to work for it. You couldn't line up like 3 different women at the same. If you're a guy on the same. Well, most of us couldn't anyway. At the same time, you had to spread that out. You had to go out every night and spend lots of money on booze and stuff like that. Maybe take them out to dinner or something. But with hookup sites, it's just you guys just talk about you look at each other's pictures and you say yeah. I like you. You like me. Yeah, I like you too. And there's no like involved. The only thing you're doing is being attracted to someone's picture. And half the time it's probably not even them, or it's not them how they normally look. They're all dressed up or duddied up or something like that. We hear all these horror stories about this stuff. Women are saying, well, yeah, this guy came over. He didn't look anything like his picture. And the guys say the same thing about the women. In fact, there's a morning radio show here in the greater Boston area. It's called the Second Date Update or something like that. And what they do is it could be male or female, will actually call into the morning show and give them a scenario about a first date. And these, the people that call them and say, well, look, I thought the first date went great, but the person, I tried to text them or call them, and they never returned my calls. They never returned my texts. I haven't heard from them. I don't know what happened. I thought we had a great first date. And so then they go ahead on the air, and they call the person in question that this person had the date with. And some of the stuff that people actually share on the radio about what happened on the first date will blow your mind. So this is how I know about some of this stuff out there. All I got to do is turn on the radio and I can listen to it. It's absolutely incredible. So again, I'm saying, well, maybe it's just Planned Parenthood is just out there to help clean up our sexual depravity. The abortion is part of it. It really is. So this whole notion that Planned Parenthood is just a total evil. Well, yes, its charter and its founder and everything, evil intentions and evil purpose and evil goals and all that kind of stuff. But you got to go and bring it forth in the modern day, and where you have all of this promiscuity and everything, and it's just over the top And whenever something bad happens, it's, hey, what do you hear?